just got off the phone with my insurance agent. I had a question for them. I had a client of mine that wants to have me, or them, sorry, as additionally insured. And quite frankly, normally, I frown upon that. I tell people don't do it. I have done it in the past. Usually it's with a medical site or hospital. This person was already with us. They're on year 2 of a 2-year agreement. So it'll end at the end of this season. And they requested to be additionally insured. Now, rather than opening up the agreement, having renegotiations and stuff like that, and losing potentially 3 sites, or gaining, whatever, just renegotiating this late in the season, I just didn't want to do it. I said I'll look into it. I called my agent and just approached her and I said, hey, in the past, I really don't like having complexes or any sites additionally insured, but I've also in the past heard that from agents that it's really not that big of a deal. So this agent, I've been with the same company for a long time, but this agent is new with me, so I figured I'd have a good conversation with her and discuss with her just what her opinions are on having complexes as additionally insured in the snow removal industry. So ultimately she said really it's not that big of a deal. She said that they still have to prove negligence. And I said, well, that's normal in any case. Simply put, if you've got a site and someone has a slip and fall, odds are they don't know who the snow removal company is. So therefore, they're gonna go after the complex. And then you're gonna get pulled into it. And I said that, well, that doesn't really matter whether the complex is additionally insured or not, because they're still gonna have to prove negligence to me. And if I'm additionally insured or not, I'm still gonna have my insurance protecting me. And she said, correct. And I was like, so there's really no difference of having additionally insured or not. It just sounds really bad, in my opinion, is that you have a complex that's getting this extra coverage, but really it's not. It's just the same thing. I guess that's why insurance brokers and insurance companies don't really see it as a very big difference. So I still don't like it. And quite frankly, if anyone comes to me as a new potential client with a new site and they want to be additionally insured, I'm just going to say no. I don't like the sounds of it, because I told the agent, my broker, I said, in my opinion, if you add them as additionally insured, you can bet that if anything happens, they're going to pull you in instantly without hesitation. Whereas if you're not additionally insured, but you do have your own insurance, you can simply say, hey, I'm willing to work with you and provide you any expertise, information, documentation to help back you on this slip and fall case. But in no way do I take any responsibility, and in no way am I pulling in my insurance because of this. You're the one getting sued, not me. So that's my stance on additionally insured. But I had the opportunity to talk to her and ask her, some other questions and stuff, which was nice. I asked her about the industry with insurance, and she actually said that this is the first year in a while that she has seen prices drop with snow removal insurance. So that's good. I definitely I don't think it happened to my policy, but it's good that she has said that there's been other people that have experienced a price drop. I did talk to her about subcontractors. Essentially, I'm not allowed to hire any subcontractors. So she, so I asked her about people that can hire subcontractors. Do they pay a higher premium? And she said, absolutely. And I said, is that because a company that runs a business with subcontractors is higher risk? And she said, yes, absolutely. And I said, why? And she said, well, essentially, you don't know who these subcontractors are. Your insurance policy is insuring you. And when a company is hiring subcontractors, whether it be a hybrid or full 100% subcontracted out, they are considered higher risk, and there is more incidences with them. So that was an interesting little tidbit of information. The other thing that she mentioned to me was she actually opened up and said, hey, if you are ever in negotiations and a client of yours has something on their contract that you don't understand or you're wanting to look into, we'll look into it for you. And I said, I don't understand. What do you mean? She's like, well, sometimes when you're in negotiations, the the client will have contracts of their own for you to sign. And I laughed and I said, oh, well, I don't do that. I pretty much, if a customer doesn't want to sign my contract and they have their own, I tell them to pound sand. It's my contract or nothing. And she laughed and said, oh my gosh, I wish I had more clients like you. So guys, like this whole negotiating thing with your clients and not standing firm on what you're responsible for, which essentially should be nothing in the snow removal industry, you got to stand firm on it, and you got to tell these other customers and clients that are wanting to be additionally insured, or they're wanting to be have their own contract or remove stuff from your contract. First off, you're not even allowed to remove stuff from your contract, especially if your insurance provider has a copy of your contract, because now that voids your insurance 100%. You might as well just not have insurance. So if you have stuff that's in your agreement that you're removing for specific clients in order to get them, then that could void your insurance if it's a specific key thing that actually protects you. Now, if it's something that has to, like, obviously you can change different rates. You can have different rates for different clients. You can have different service parameters when you service for different clients. You can't have, well, you have to verify if you're allowed to do on-call, but you're allowed to have different fluctuations of that type of thing. But if someone came to you and said, oh, I don't like your indemnification clause, I want you to cross that off, and you're like, okay, fine, I'll cross it off, you might as well not have insurance. You might as well not pay your insurance, because you're not following the rules. But yeah, she said that she laughed and she said that she'd love to have more clients like me, and I fired back right at her, and I was like, no, honestly, like I can, my contract says I can pretty much do anything, and you can't come after me. And I explained to her the one clause that I explained already in the video that I did about snow removal agreements. You can look at that in my channel. But I told her, I was like, yeah, I even have the rule that if an incident happens on site, I have to know within like an hour or two of it, of you guys finding out, of the client finding out. Furthermore, I also have access to all videos and cameras that the incident may be recorded on. And she was just like astonished. She was like, wow. So again, these are guys, this is stuff that, guys, you need to be thinking of and doing. And this is coming from the insurance agent. So in kind of rebuttal, I've already been rambling for a little bit. Is it important to have, or does it matter to have someone as additionally insured? In the insurance broker's eyes, they say no. I don't like the sounds of it, so I'm going to stick to my guns, and I'm going to stick to, for the most part, no. If you guys want to do it, go for it. I don't think there's really a right or wrong way to do it, but something to consider. I arrived at my destination, guys. I really hope you guys are enjoying these channel videos and they're helping you out. Please do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe if you can. You guys will be the first to see the videos as they come out live, and I really am enjoying doing this, and I'm enjoying the comments that people are either commenting below, preferably, or sending me. Take care, guys.